Hi guys, myself Manoj.M. In this video, we are going to discuss the topic coal sector in India. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is for the coal management trainee 2026 exam. For it comes in non-tech part. Okay, it is applicable to all the candidates who applied for this coal India management trainee requirement. It is a one short revision. Okay, we will cover all the things. The first question is coal accounts for what percentage of India's energy needs? The options are 45%, 55%, 65%, and 75%. Yeah, okay. And let's see the answer. The answer is 55%. Okay. Coal is the most important and abundant fossil fuel in India, accounting for exactly 55% of the country's energy needs. The country's industrial heritage was built upon indigenous coal. Okay, guys. Yeah, let's move to the next question. Okay, yeah. Here, by what percentage has commercial primary energy consumption in India grown in the last 4 decades? And the options are A 300%, B 500%, C 700%, and D 900%. Let's see this. The answer is C 700%. Driven by a rising population and expanding economy, the commercial primary energy consumption in India has grown by an immersive 700% over the last 4 decades. Okay, guys, yeah, let's see the next question. What is the current per capita commercial primary energy consumption in India? Okay, the options are 250 kgoe per year, and the second option is 350 kgoe per year, and the third option is 450 kgoe per year, and the fourth option is 550 kgoe per year. Okay, guys, yeah. Here the kgoe means kilogram of oil equivalent. Okay, let's see the answer. It is B 350 kilogram oil equivalent per year. That means 350 kgoe per year. The current per capita commercial primary energy consumption in India is about 350 kgoe per year, kilograms of oil equivalent. The figure is still well below that of developed countries. Okay, guys, yeah, let's move to the next question. Why will coal continue to occupy contressegate of India's energy scenario? Yeah, right. Yeah, guys, the options are limited reserve potentiality of petroleum and natural gas, and the option B is eco conservation restriction on idle projects. Option C is geopolitical perception of nuclear power, and the option D is all of the above. Okay, guys, yeah, let's see the answer. The answer is all of the above. Coal continues to dominate due to its limited reserves of petroleum and natural gas, ecological restriction, stalling hydroelectric projects, and geopolitical issues surrounding nuclear power. Okay, guys, and let's move to the next question. What was the all India production of coal in 24-25? Provisional after a positive growth of 4.98%. Okay, the option A is 530.354 million tons, and the option B is 630.354 million tons. Option C is 1047.523 million tons. Option D is 830.354 million tons. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is 1047.523 million tons. The all India production of coal during 24-25 was 1047.523 million tons with a positive growth of 4.98%. Okay, guys, yeah, let's move to the next question. The hard coal deposits in India are spread over how many major coal fields? The options are A 57, B 22, C 27, and D 35. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is 27. Hard coal deposits in India are spread over 27 coal fields. These are mainly confined to eastern and south central parts of the country. Okay, guys, and then let's move to the next question. What is the approximate level of total ignite reserves in India? And the options are A 26 billion tons, B 47 billion tons, C 46 billion tons, and D 56 billion tons. Okay, yeah. Here the correct answer is the option B, 47 billion tons. While hard coal is dominant, the lignite reserves in India are also stand at a significant level of around 47 billion tons. Okay, yeah. Let's move to the next question. Which Indian state holds 90% of country's total lignite reserves? The options are A. Rajasthan, B. Assam, C. Tamil Nadu, and D. Gujarat. Okay, let's see the answer here. The answer is the option C. Tamil Nadu. About 90% of ignite reserves are in Tamil Nadu. Other major states includes Rajasthan and Gujarat. Okay. And then let's move to the ninth question. That is, which is the correct decreasing order of the top three states in terms of total coal reserves in India? The option A is Odisha, Jharkhand, and Chhattisgarh. Option B is Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh. Option C is Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal. Option D is Jharkhand, West Bengal, and Madhya Pradesh. Okay, let's see the answer here. The answer is option A, Odisha, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh. Okay. Here the top five states with the largest total geological coal reserves are Odisha, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, and Madhya Pradesh. Okay, guys. And then let's move to the 10th question. The coal resources of India are geologically available in which specific formations? The option A is only Gondwana formation. Option B is only tertiary formations. Option C is older Gondwana and younger tertiary formations. Option D is Darwar and Vindhyan formations. Yeah, let's see the answer. The answer is option C. Older Gondwana and younger tertiary formations. Explanation here is the coal resources of India are available in the older Gondwana formations of peninsular India and the younger tertiary formations of the northeastern region. Okay, guys. Yeah, let's move to the next question. The 11th question. Which type of coal is considered the best quality with the highest caloric value and carries 80 to 95% of carbon content? Here the option is peat, option B is lignite, option C is bituminous, and option D is anthracite. Okay, let's see the answer here. The answer is anthracite. Anthracite is the best quality coal carrying 80 to 95% carbon content and has the highest calorific value among all coal types. Okay, guys, let's move to the next question. The question number 12. Which of the following is a key physical characteristics of anthracite coal? Option A, it gives off a lot of smoke when burnt. Option B, it ignites slowly with blue flame. Option C is it has highest moisture content. Option D is it is often brown in color. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is it ignites slowly with a blue flame. Okay, yeah. Anthracite ignites slowly with a blue flame which ignites its extremely purity and high carbon concentration. Okay, guys. And let's move to the 13th question. In which Indian state or territory is anthracite coal found in small quantities? The option A is Jharkhand, option B is Odisha, option C is Jammu and Kashmir, option D is Madhya Pradesh. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is the Jammu and Kashmir. Anthracite, the highest quality coal, is very rare in India and is found only in a small quantity strictly in Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, let's move to the next question. What is the carbon content range of bituminous coal which also has a low level of moisture? Okay, here the option A is less than 40%, option B is 40 to 45%, option C is 60 to 80%, option D is 80 to 95%. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is option C, 60 to 80%. Bituminous coal has a low level of moisture with 60 to 80% carbon content and a high calorific value. Deposits are in Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and Madhya Pradesh. Okay, and let's move to the next question. Which type of coal carries 40 to 55% carbon content, is often brown in color, and gives smoke when burnt due to high moisture? Okay, here the options is A, peat, B, lignite, C, bituminous, and D, anthracite. Okay, let's see the answer here. The answer is B, lignite. Here the lignite carries 40 to 55% carbon content, is brown in color, as high moisture and produces smoke when burnt. Key deposits are in Rajasthan, Lakhimpur, which is in the state of Assam and Tamil Nadu. Okay, and then let's move to this question, the 16th question, which is considered the first stage of transformation from wood to coal. Option A is lignite, option B is anthracite, option C is peat, and the option D is bituminous. Okay, let's see the answer here. The answer is peat. Peat is defined as the first stage of transformation from wood to coal, possessing a very low calorific value. Okay, yeah. Let's move to the next question. What is the carbon content present in peat? Okay, option A less than 40%, option B 40% to 55%, option C 60% to 80%, and the option D more than 80%. Okay, here the answer is less than 40%. That means the option A, peat has less than 40% carbon content, making it lowest grade of coal in geological transformation process. Okay, and then let's move to the 18th question. Why is coking coal primarily imported by CIL? That means the Steel Authority of India, the CIL. Okay, and other steel manufacturing units. Option A, because India has no coal reserves. Option B is to export it to other countries. Option C is to bridge the gap between requirement and indigenous availability and improve production quality, and the option D is because imported coal is cheaper than domestic coal. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C, to bridge the gap between requirement and indigenous availability and improve production quality. Okay, coking coal is imported by CIL to bridge the huge gap between their requirements and indigenous availability and to improve the overall quality of steel production. Okay, let's move to the next question. Historically, India's annual coal production has reached what level by the year 1920? Option A 1 million tons, option B 6.12 million tons, option C 18 million tons, and the option D 29 million tons. Okay, here the answer is the option C 18 million tons. India's coal production was 6.12 million tons per year by 1900, which is increased significantly to 18 million tons per year by 1920. Okay, yeah. Let's move to the 20th question. Which historical event gave a sudden boost to India's coal production in the early 20th century? Okay. Option A, in the Industrial Revolution. Option B, the First World War. Option C, the Second World War. Option D, nationalization of coal. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is the option B, the First World War. Okay, the production of coal in India got a sudden boost from the First World War before going through a severe slump in the early 30s. Okay, yeah. And the 21st question is, in which year did the government introduce liberalization reforms to allocate coal mines to various players for captive consumption? Okay, the option A is 1973, option B is 1991, option C is 1993, option D is 2005. Okay, yeah. Here some students make the mistake. Yeah, we know that the liberalization, privatization, and globalization happened in the year 1991. Some people put the 1991, that is the biggest mistake. Yeah, let's see in the answer. You will know why it's a biggest mistake. Okay, yeah, the answer is the option C 1993. After the liberalization reforms in 1993, the government decided to allocate coal mines for captive consumption to meet the exponentially increasing energy demand. Okay, guys, yeah, let's move to the 22nd question. Why does captive mining mean in the context of the Indian coal sector? Okay, the option A is coal mined exclusively for export. Option B is coal mined by a company solely for its own use and cannot be sold in the market. The option C is coal mined by foreign companies, and the option D is coal mined without government permission. Yeah, let's see the answer for this. Coal mined by a company solely for its own use and cannot be sold in the market. The solution is in captive mining. Coal is taken out by a company strictly for its own internal consumption and it is legally not allowed to sell it in the open market. Okay, yeah. Let's move to the 23rd question. How much coal does India roughly have to import which negatively affects its fiscal health? Okay. The option A is 100 million tons, option B is 150 million tons, option C is 243 million tons and the option D is 300 million tons. Okay, yeah. Let's see the answer. The answer is the option C, 243 million tons. India has to import near 243 million tons of coal. This high dependency on importing good quality coal is neither good for the country's energy requirement nor its physical health. Okay. Yeah, let's move to the 24th question. The Environment Ministry had previously classified ecologically sensitive areas into which categories, totally prohibiting mining in one of them. The option A is safe and unsafe areas. Option B is go and no go areas. Option C is red and green zones. And the option D is protected and commercial areas. Okay, guys, let's see the answer for this. The answer is the option B, go and no go areas. Okay, here the explanation you can see it on the screen. The Environment Ministry previously classified ecological sensitive areas into go and no go areas, enforcing a total prohibition on mining in no go areas, causing clearance delays. Okay, yeah. Let's move to the question number 25. Which public sector undertaking was the only commercial miner in the country for more than 4 decades, showing monopolistic tendencies? Yeah, here they have given the option A NTPC, option B NMDC, option C Coal India, and the option D NLC India. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is the Coal India. Coal India was the only commercial miner for over 4 decades. Its monopoly made it incapable of fully meeting domestic demands, raising concerns about low productivity. Okay, let's move to the 26th question. Why do coal plants in India have higher operation and maintenance cost? Here the option A is due to high labor wages, option B is due to strict regulatory issues, option C is due to expensive imported machinery due to frequent strikes. Yeah, let's see the answer. The answer is the option B, due to strict regulatory issues. Coal plants face higher operation and maintenance costs primarily because of strict regulatory issues. Okay. Yeah. Let's move to the 27th question. What is the main issue which state pollution control boards SPCBs regarding the coal sector? Here the option A is they impose unreasonably high taxes. Option B is they are ineffective at monitoring or enforcing compliance. Option C is they do not issue license to new companies. The option D is they support illegal mining. Okay, guys, yeah. Let's see the answer. The answer is option B. They are ineffective at monitoring or enforcing compliance. Here, the solution is the State Pollution Control Board are highly ineffective at monitoring or enforcing compliance within the mining sector. Okay, let's move to the next question, the 28th question. The recent move to allow commercial mining in India has been defined as the most ambitious reform since the sector nationalization. In which year was the coal sector nationalized? Here the options are A 1951, option B 1969, option C 1973 and the option D 1991. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is 1973. The move to allow open commercial mining is considered the most ambitious reform in the state's complete nationalization in 1973. Okay, let's move to the next question. In the new online transparent auction system for coal mines, what will be the bid parameter paid to the state government? Yeah, here the option is percentage of total profit. Option B is fixed annual lease rent. Option C is price offer in rupees or ton on actual production. Option D is amount of coal exported. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C, price offer in rupees or ton on actual production. Okay. Here the explanation is the bid parameter in the online auction will be the price offer in rupees or ton, which will be paid directly to the state government based on the actual production of coal. Okay. And then let's move to the 30th question. What is the expected overall outcome of introducing commercial mining through online auctions? Okay. Option A is it will increase monopoly of Coal India. Option B is it will completely stop coal imports immediately. Option C is it will bring efficiency by moving from monopoly to competition and allow best technology use. And the option D is it will transfer all mines to foreign players. Okay. Let's see the answer. Okay. The answer is the option C. It will bring efficiency by moving from monopoly to competition and allow best technology use. And the explanation is the commercial mining reform is expected to bring immense efficiency into coal sector by breaking monopoly. Okay. And fostering competition and enabling the use of best possible technology. Okay. I think this video helped you this 30th question on the coal sector in India. Questions that helped you. I hope you enjoyed this session. I hope you understand all the things which I taught in this session. If this video helped you, please hit the like button. If you didn't subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you for watching, guys.